Ever walk into a room and wonder why? Oh, I know you have. How about not walking into a room because nobody's used it for years? Yes, that's your clue. It's time to downsize. Just the word makes people twitch. Downsizing is one of those things in life that sounds simple, but in reality feels like deciding which one of your children you like best. We live in a world that constantly tells us bigger is better. Bigger houses, bigger closets, bigger refrigerators. But at some point, the dream of more space starts to backfire. Suddenly, you're cleaning four bathrooms, even though there are only two people living in the house. Or you realize your guest room is being used for Amazon returns. Hey, downsizing isn't about giving up, it's about gaining freedom, peace, and maybe even enough cash to finally take that river cruise through Europe. The trick, of course, is figuring out when it's time to downsize. Because let's face it, most people don't wake up one morning, stretch, and say, "Today's the day I cut my square footage in half." So let's talk about the signs, the laughs, the panic, and ultimately the joy of knowing when it's time to start this next chapter in your life. Grab your coffee or your wine, I don't judge, and let's dive in. Every great decision in life starts with signs. Downsizing has signs too. When's the last time you stepped foot in your formal dining room? You know, the one you swore you'd use for elegant dinner parties, but now you don't even cook anymore? How about that lush half acre that once filled you with pride, but now feels like a second job you have every weekend? Ever find yourself saying, "Oh, we don't go upstairs anymore"? If part of your house has become off limits, it's because it's too much hassle. It's time to move. Maybe, just maybe, your house is more than you need. Let's be honest, deciding to downsize is not just about square footage, it's about emotions. Your home isn't walls and floors, it's memories. Downsizing feels like breaking up with someone who's been very good to you, but also eats all your snacks and hogs the blanket. You know it's time, but your heart really isn't fully ready. The emotional stages often go like this: denial. I love this house. Sure, I can't get up the stairs without needing a nap, but it's fine. Anger. Why does everything cost so much to fix? Bargaining. Maybe if we remodel the kitchen, it'll feel smaller. Depression. I'll miss my giant walk in closet. And finally, acceptance. Wait, if we downsize, I won't have to clean three toilets anymore. Sign me up. The good news is once you push through the nostalgia, you realize a smaller home doesn't erase the memories. It just gives you less square footage to dust while you make new memories. So, here are a few clues that it might be your time. You find that your Christmas decorations have their own room. Does that sound familiar? Or you keep the upstairs thermostat set to polar vortex because you never go up there. Yep, congratulations. Your house is just too big. Here's the truth: a big house is like a needy pet, it always wants something. Roof repair, leaky faucets, broken sprinkler heads. The list is endless. Think about it. The bigger the house, the bigger the problems. More square footage equals more flooring to replace. Bigger roof equals bigger repair bills. Larger lawn equals larger water bill. You know what I'm talking about. Empty nest equals empty rooms. Do you really need six bedrooms now? Unless you want to start an Airbnb, those rooms are just gathering dust bunnies. Downsizing means financial freedom. Let's talk about dollars and cents because while nostalgia is strong, so is the pull of having fewer bills. Smaller home equals smaller mortgage, or maybe no mortgage at all. There are lower utility bills, less money spent on repairs, renovations, and upkeep, and potential profit from selling that big house. Downsizing isn't just about saving money, it's about redirecting it. Instead of paying for roof shingles, you're paying for plane tickets. Instead of sinking money into a giant water heater, you're sipping cocktails at a beachside cafe. Here's the great irony: most of us dream of more space, and once we get it, we realized we didn't need it. Have you found yourself saying, we'll use this extra bedroom for guests? You know what you're using it for. It's the laundry folding station. Downsizing forces you to be intentional. You keep the space you truly use, not the space you think you'll use someday. Okay, so if you're convinced it might be time, but where do you start? Start small. Don't tackle the garage first unless you enjoy pain. And begin with the linen closet. They're baby steps. Use the 1 year rule. If you don't use it, get rid of it. Digitize your stuff, your papers, your recipes. Scan them. Less clutter, more memories saved. Think forward. Ask, will this fit in my next home? Here's the big reveal. Downsizing isn't about loss, it's about gain. You have more free time, more financial freedom, more focus on experience instead of stuff, and peace of mind. A smaller home doesn't mean a smaller life. It means a bigger life just lived more intentionally. You'll spend less time worrying about things and more time enjoying people, hobbies, and adventures. So, how do you know when it's time to start downsizing? When your house feels more like a burden than a blessing. When rooms echo with emptiness. When repairs eat your joy. When the idea of freedom starts whispering louder than the fear of letting go. Downsizing isn't about giving up. It's choosing a lifestyle that's lighter, freer, and better aligned with who you are now, not who you were 20 years ago. It's about trading in square footage for peace of mind, dust bunnies for sunsets, yard work for travel, stress for simplicity. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Darlene Harwick, Realtor for the desert resort cities of Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, Indian Wells, La Quinta, and parts of Indio. Click the link below for my free brochure of 7 signs knowing when to downsize. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm always sharing tips to help you buy, sell, and invest smarter. Check out my next video.